Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Ben Rohde. Today I am designing a part on my 3D printer to print for my wife's woodworking shop. She uses a lot of different woodworking tools. Typically we buy tools that either are on sale at a local hardware store or on sale on Amazon if we need them. So there are a lot of mix matching tools, and not a lot of the brands are compatible with each other. So today, the two tools that I wanted to connect and make an adapter for is my wife's Dewalt shop vac and her Grizzly industrial open-ended drum sander. And I'll show the models on the screen and have links to those below. So how I started, I measured with a caliper. How I started this project, I took a little digital caliper, this guy right here. And I can attach a link in that below as well. But I used that to measure the end of the vacuum hose to get the size of the diameter of that. And then I took the same thing and measured the diameter of the vacuum port on the open-ended drum sander. And then I went into Fusion 360 for personal use and drew up just a cone to connect the two pieces with the two sizes. I'll go into show you how I did that and what it looks like coming up here. Okay, so I'm going to design that adapter, and I'll show you guys the steps I take to do that. The way I'm going to do this one is I'm going to revolve a dimension. So I'll go into a side profile and draw that up quick. Zoom out a little bit. Okay. So we're in our side profile. Not the greatest at 3D CAD, but stay with me. So we're going to go from the bottom, there'll be our smaller end. The diameter we need to fit around the outside of is about 2.25. So I'm going to go 1.125 because that's half, and we'll be revolving it around a circle. Let's keep that parallel. There we go. Then we'll make it about 0.1 inches thick, which will be a couple millimeters. Let's undo that. Let's do 1/4 of an inch thick. And go back into the line. Just do 1/4 inch. 0.25, enter. There we go. So now I'm going to want this about 5 inches tall. So I'm going to come up, draw a line, go straight up at 5 inches. Okay. And then the bigger diameter for the drum sander, that is 4 inches. So we'll give a little bit of room. Let's do a 2 inch. There we go. And then what we do from here Nope. I'm gonna make, again, a 1/4 of an inch thick piece, so 0.25. So we got a 1/4 of an inch thick wall, and then we just need 2 more lines to connect, one from that the outer wall, and then we're gonna make another line connecting that inner wall. That's right there. There we go. Okay, escape. We'll do finish sketch, and we'll see how this looks. So now what I'll do, I'll go to this revolve tool right up here, and then I'll select the area I'd want to revolve. That's this. I'm going to go over to the left side of the screen, right side of the screen. Select the axis I want to revolve around, and that's that center line. And then click enter. And now, there's our drawing. So now we'll print this out and see what it looks like. So after printing the first design I drew up, this is what I came out with, and it looked pretty good, very durable. So I took it out to the tools, and it did not fit. One, I didn't have continuous straight on that dimension, so it tightened up too quick when I put the adapter onto the drum sander. So we're gonna rework that and go back into Fusion 360. And this time, instead of making a full-size model and then wasting that much material, I'm gonna do some test pieces to see what the correct size is and the best way to do that. Okay, so I drew up 2 rings, one each size for each end of the adapter. Smaller one for the vacuum hose and a larger one for the open-ended drum sander. And these both fit on both ends that they need to, and they fit how they're supposed to. So now that we know what needs to work and kind of how I want to design it going forward, I'll go into the Fusion 360 and then redraw up the model I want to use. Okay, so I'm not going to walk you too in depth with how I drew this one out, pretty much the same way I did that first model. So I went in and I did my same thing, just took my lines, created my inner wall and what I wanted that to look like. So it's going to be a straight piece on the top and bottom, so it's able to fit completely over the adapter pieces, or I should say the vacuum ports on the shop vac and the drum sander. And then I made the outer walls with those same straight pieces. Then I revolved that around the center, and I created a text box and was able to add this, my shop name, to the outside of the, with a little bit of embossing on the outside of my part. So let's get this printed off and see how it looks. Thanks. So now that we're done designing and I have that final revision done and printed, this is how it came out. So I have the 2 ends kind of extended out in the size I want, that are able to fit on the end of the connection pieces, and they both do work. So I was also able to add a little engraving of my Etsy shop name. That's Ben's Custom Works, just as a little additive onto this piece. But I'll throw this up onto Etsy for anyone else that might be looking for the same piece of equipment, if they have the same tools they want to connect. those that want to know the dimensions, I have them written down. The bigger end is about a 4-inch diameter that this would fit over the top of. And then the vacuum end for the Dewalt vacuum, that is about 2.25 that this smaller end slides over, 2.25 inches. So a 2.25 inch to a 4-inch just vacuum adapter. And then I'll give this to my wife Kara and see how she likes it. So that's all I have for you guys today. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe and follow her channel. I'll have a link to that below if you guys want to get into woodworking or know anybody that likes woodworking. Anyways, thank you again. Bye.